we'll let this car go by. So if you look up to your right, see that green cone?
Yep.
There's your first marker.
Okay.
They are moving. All right, let's go ahead and start rolling.
All right.
All right, so right away, when you get straight, just give me one upshift on the right hand. All right, find that apex nice and early. And you should be off throttle at this point when you're at speed. So keep it in tight. Look for that second apex and get yourself right up to it. And you can do one more upshift on the right hand. There you go. All right, full throttle down the straight. Over to the right side. We got a left-hand turn coming up. See your braking markers there. Ready, and brake hard, brake hard. Look for that apex. Start turning in as you release that brake pressure. And then balance the car on the throttle all the way out to the right side. And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Keep it wide. Now turn it in. Very good. Gentle on that throttle, not too much. You don't want to cause an understeer condition. Good. All right, all the way to the left, you see your turning cone, and brake hard, 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 hard. Now release that pressure as you're turning in. Now on these corners, you can drive over the paint just like you do. That's fine. Try to clip those apexes as close as you can. Hard on the brakes, brake, 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 and release that pressure as you turn in. Squeeze the throttle on, go straight for that green cone, and brake hard, 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 hard. More. And release the pressure, let the car out. Now we've got a weird one here. It's double apex. I like where you're looking though. That's good. You're on top of it. You can let the car up a little bit sooner than that on the exit here. All right, one lap done. How do you think?
Awesome.
How do you feel? Good. You like the car?
I love it.
It's pretty light and nimble, right?
I love this car.
All right, keep it nice and tight, and now bring it over to that second apex and start squeezing that throttle on. Try to get as much as you can out of it. You should be full throttle right after the apex on that particular corner.
Okay.
Good. All the way to the cones, and brake hard, 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 hard. And start to release that pressure. You can turn it a little sooner here. See, you got that gap between you and the apex.
Got it.
And let it out. And brake hard, 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 hard. And release that pressure slowly and progressively as you enter the corner. Good, we're catching the Lambo. That's good news. So you're doing something right. And brake. Now clip this apex a little bit tighter this time. Good, and start to balance the car on the throttle in between the two. Try to see how much you can get without really making the tires start to scream at you.
All right.
Clip this apex and start to squeeze the throttle more. You can actually turn it just a little earlier for that car. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Let the car come out a little bit wider, and then pull it in. Good. And you can clip that apex a little tighter as well.
All right.
Ready, and brake hard, brake hard. And start to release that pressure as you turn in. Nice and smooth, very good. Now keep it tight, as much throttle as you can without understeering. Good, and pull it in. Turn in a little sooner there. See how you're kind of a little far off and you're not really using the space over here?
Right.
If you turn in sooner, you'll use more of that space on exit, which means it's a wider arc and you can carry more speed through it. And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Start to turn in, don't miss the apex. I want to see you turning in a little sooner for these corners.
Got it.
Especially the high-speed ones. All right, and brake. Keep it wide. So I know there's a car in front of us. All right, go ahead and go by him. There you go. Just go right by him, go right by him. So even when there's a car in front, try to run your own line.
All right.
All right. Clip this apex nice and tight, and balance the car on the throttle in between. A little more, squeeze on a little more, and as you exit, more up to full throttle. Good. Brake, turn in a little earlier. Clip that apex, much better. Now you can let it out. Spend less time turning, more time accelerating. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. All right, on that particular corner,
Sorry
I want you to brake earlier. And I want your hardest braking to be right at the beginning of the braking zone.
Okay.
And that's true for every corner. So brake hard initially, and then as you approach the corner, start to release that pressure as you turn in. Much better. Now keep it tight, just a little bit of throttle, and turn it a little sooner this time for this one. There you go. Clip that apex, and see how much throttle you can get coming out. There you go. Much better. Doesn't that feel better?
Awesome.
Enjoyed it so far?
Oh, I love it.
Good. All right, here we go. And brake hard initially, and then start turning in and releasing that pressure. Turn it earlier than that. That's better. We can get a little more out of it though. Now let it come out, let it come out. And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. And trail that pressure off as you enter. Very good. Next time around, let me get a downshift going into that turn.
Okay.
That way the car won't bog like that coming out. And brake, hard initial pressure, and trail it off as you come in towards the apex. Very good. And balance the car. Good. Little more. Full throttle coming out. And brake hard. Turn it a little earlier than normal. And balance the car on the throttle. Good. Straight for that. Full throttle coming out. And brake hard. Hard. Sooner. I want the high pressure to be sooner than that. So look at him. Look at where you want to go. So you were looking at him and you started going right towards him.
Right.
Look where you want to go. And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, and start trailing that pressure off as you turn in. Look for that apex nice and early. Now keep it tight, just a little bit of throttle. Turn it a little earlier for this one. Good, just like last time. Very good. Now more throttle, more. Very good. You can use a little more space on the exit as well.
Got it.
All right, hard initial pressure. Boom. Start turning in, and then balance the car on the throttle. So turn in sooner than that. I'll help guide you on the next lap.
All right.
And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Ooh, where's the brake pressure? Give me that pressure back.
Right,
Remember the
right.
hard initial brake pressure. Ready, and brake hard. There you go. And then start to trail it off as you turn in. Much better, much better. Balance the car on the throttle. Squeeze more throttle. Good, full throttle coming out. And brake. Turn in as you trail off and back to balancing the car on the throttle. Squeeze more. And hard initial pressure. Boom, go. There you go. Now start to trail it off. Much better. Didn't that feel better?
Yep.
All right, only nitpick, you're a little tight in the middle there. You can actually let the car out a little bit further towards the cones on the right side.
Got it.
In the middle. All right, ready, and brake. Start to trail that pressure off. Clip the apex, keep it nice and tight. Keep that little bit earlier turn in. There you go, Squeeze more, full throttle coming out. Go. All right, give me an earlier turn this time.
All right.
When I say, ready, brake, and start to turn in. Now start to balance it with the throttle. Good. Let it out. Much better. Brake hard. All right, you nailed that corner.
All right.
And you were going so much faster coming out of it that you messed up the next one, but that's okay. We're making progress one step at a time. All right, and brake hard. Start to trail that pressure off as you turn in. Balance the car on the throttle. A little more. There you go. Try to get as much out of it as you can. There you go. Full throttle coming out. And brake hard. Turn it in. Squeeze back on that throttle. Accelerate it. Give me that hard initial pressure. Boom. There you go. Let it out a little more this time. Let it out a little more, and then pull it in. I see a lot of speed coming in. You gotta make sure you get that speed off
Right.
while you're coming in. All right, go ahead and slow down. That was 5 laps. I'm going to give you a cool down lap because
okay.
you're working the car pretty hard.
All right.
And you've got to let the brakes and the engine oil and you cool down.
All right.
So you're ready for your next run.
Yep.
So just kind of ease off on the gas. Just sort of cruise. We want some air flowing through the radiator, but we don't want to have the RPMs be too high. So
Got
I'm
it.
just going to put it back in automatic mode so it's
Sure.
Good job. How'd you feel?
I loved it.
Good.
Oh my God, I love this car.
It's a good car, isn't it?
It's a great car.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's not as
Yeah, it's
fast as the 911, but
Exactly.
he's actually handled better.
I love it. And they say this is the only mid-engine car besides the 918, right?
That
Because
Porsche
everything
has.
else is rear engine nowadays.
That's right. They have, well, this and the Boxer, which are basically the same car, and
Right,
the
right.
918. Although, story goes they're about to release another one called the 818, which might replace the Boxer. Who knows?
And they were saying they were trying to put the 4-cylinder turbo on the Boxers
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Caymans.
Everything's going turbo now.
Right.
Okay, so like I said before, if you want to do a couple more laps, buy one, get one free.
Right.
If not, you're free to go to the next car once you get back in.
Yeah, I think we'll move on to the next one.
All right. So through the blue cones,
Right.
but you did a great job.
I
Things to
loved
work
it.
on. Make sure you don't lose track of that braking.
Yep.